Greetings, salutations. Hoping everything is good with you. Ain't gonna lie, if you see me do like this, check it on Lady Rattlers. It's 1-1, fourth inning. These slow starts are killing a brother. But at the same point, if we can win, that's the only thing that really matters, right? All right. Well, we're gonna see. We're swinging for the fence today. And y'all already know what's up, what it's always about to be. It's about to be Fangs up.
Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started.
Are you kidding me? Unreal!
While our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.
Does he have it? Yes, he does!
And that might be the knockout punch.
Again, greetings, salutations. Hopefully, you are enjoying the Lady Rattlers just as much as I am. Look, I got them on every possible screen I can get them on. So I was like, all right, let me see, kind of see what's going on. 1-1. So if you again looking, it is the fourth inning. I almost said fourth quarter. I ain't gonna lie to you. So fourth inning, Lady Rattlers need this win. So, but you know, some of those other ones got a lot of stuff going on. What's up, little baby? What's up, Tamara T? Hopefully, y'all caught ONG Strike Zone yesterday, man. Good time. If you are so inclined, and if you got a little bit of time, Rattler Boosters, they got some publications information coming out there. Check it out. They trying to do a little something with the membership. So, you know, appreciate all those that want to join and feel so inclined. Additionally, St. Clair Moraine, check the show out tomorrow, 6 o'clock. We had track coach on there. Great conversation. One of our top athletes, surprise. So go check it out. Hallelujah 95, 6 p.m. Good times. Download the app. Check us out. Also, check us out. You know, we got, you know, people trying to sponsor us. So good times, good funds. And, you know, let's get y'all ready because I just talked about a track team. They're going to be doing the Sunday. So Sunday, SWAC tournament. So several events that they're running in. Get ready to check that out. And the SWAC champion and going to be in the NCAA tournament, FAMU golf team. Going to be traveling right around the corner over to FSU, over by the engineering school. So if you're so inclined, if you're in town, drop some love, come by, give some support. Y'all know how that goes. So also, baseball has Texas Southern. So we got that going on. So they're doing something different with the boosters because I've received an email and I have inquired on them. I told you, we trying to do some things, little baby. We trying to get y'all in there. So I didn't drop nobody's information. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Ain't nobody asking no emails. I ain't getting nobody's contacts. So it ain't something I did. Can't blame Keith. But I'll definitely say we're trying to do some things. So trying to make it more attractive. In the words of Mike Road Dogg, trying to make it sexy. That's all I got for you on that. But like I said, SWAC champs, they are going to be at the Tallahassee Regional over there at Seminole Golf Course. So literally a few steps from the engineering school. So get ready for that. Now, FAMU softball is playing right now. So like I said, if you are so inclined and you do want to check them out, they're playing live and they will be on commercial right now. But 1-1 against our rivals from the Southwestern Athletic Conference. I want us to score more points. Trying to let this thing get caught up. If you haven't seen, it is on SWAC Digital Network on YouTube, free. And so if you are able to watch, if you got the YouTube, you can, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I got the phone up, I got the computers up, but I also have it they on commercial right now. So I'm waiting for it to go on and come back. I definitely had the audio turned off just because I want to get mad at me. But you can look over and see. Waiting on it to come up. Let's see if we can fix that. There we go. Try to get it to where instead of it's a individual channel where it's just one screen. So get that right on time. Screen number 3, Lady Rattlers up the bat. So you're able to see again. Golf. I don't know. I'm gonna guess ESPN. Oh, hit to the shortstop. Yeah, she's out. Like she hit it hard though. She could not run her. But 1-1, as you can see, bottom of the 4th inning, and we're gonna see. I ain't gonna lie. She put something on it. But we're gonna see. This is an elimination game. So you win this, you keep going. You lose, you don't. So strike zone don't look quite as tight as it was last night. If you was watching ONG strike zone, pretty much kind of kept y'all alive and we're kind of letting you watch. But this is on SWAC Digital Network. Not gonna play this the whole time, but just for those who are so inclined, you can watch it. It is on YouTube as well, so I don't mind. You got things to do. You're trying to watch both. I understand. Like you come back later. Another ball, 2 balls, low. If she walks her, she's not a threat on the bases. We saw that last night. But if she puts something on it, that might do something for us. So this is a game you have to win in order to keep your postseason dreams going forward. So, but yes, what's up, Mary 305? Just in case for those, if I haven't said it already. Look, baby, I like the new picture you got there. Ooh, that was at the knees to me. I don't know if that was a strike. That's just my personal opinion. I might be biased. I am. But I want to win. I want to beat Cookman. So yeah. So if you are one to watch, definitely, we're gonna put it back up there, occasionally, especially if we get some scores, get some runs in. But I don't want to see her just hit some foul tips the whole time. Also, in the idea of softball, we do have softball camp coming. So Coach Beal, she is doing it there for a nominal fee. So right now, is it May? So next month, June, you're able to do that if you have some time. So, and yeah, we really need a big hit. We need multiple big hits. like I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. Like we need some runs. We were up 1-0 early, and as of late, kind of fell off. So hopefully we can get that going and kind of take the lead. Like that's all I'm really asking for. And baseball's got Texas Southern. So they will be going over there to Houston. That is an away game. And hopefully we get some wins. Like y'all able to see Amy's got a good quality of sports going on right now. And we're able to get some commitments. Baseball, he is signed. He is not only someone who you've heard that might be coming. He is the first signing of the Charlie Ward era. DeVere Palmer, 6'6" forward. Whoever did the graphics, good work. Like you definitely done something solid on that one. So and kind of going back over here and 2 outs. So didn't get a hit on that one. And I thought that was outside. Like that was not a pitch. I thought that was on point. And only reason I switched back is because the laptop, it let me down. It's over here searching. And I just so happen to have the phone going. So, just in case. So we'll see if we can get a hit here. Oh, good eye. I think last time she's kind of nibbling. I ain't gonna say she's scared, but you take that how you will. We got the jersey with no sleeves. Okay. And yeah, I'll let it play out because the laptop's ahead of the desktop and you're not going to be happy if you're ahead. So, yeah. She put some hard on it. Just not enough. So, So, but we are 1-1, 5th inning. So we'll see how that goes. Now, for those of y'all, football, you got another quarterback. And 6'3", 220, R.J. Johnson. Okay. I'm just saying, I like this one because he's a redshirt sophomore. So can FAMU keep him for a few years? Will we be able to get a little bit of that Fang exchange, some of that venom going? Is he going to be somebody that wants to stay at FAMU for the long haul? That's going to be a real question. Like, because if you can get him for a couple years, especially with this quarterback coach, and I got some hope in our quarterback coach. I think this might be a pretty solid get. Whoever did the graphics, so shout out. Like, that's solid, Doc. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you got me on that. But the other thing, this kid's kind of local from Westlake High School. Westlake in Atlanta, though. So, you know, Bobby and the crew, I feel like coach was kind of picking at you a little bit because he knew he had a kid from Atlanta coming, and he needed them Atlanta Rattlers to help seal the deal to, keep him on. So I think this is a big get. This is nice 6'2", 210-pound quarterback. It's not huge. He's about the same size as Junior. I'm gonna leave that there. So I want to see what the wheels look like. How is he spin it? And this was one of the two announcements. He was the latter of the two, actually. And the other one, Polk County guy from, he's from Liberty. So sorry, I thought I had it written down. I don't, but you're able to see Larry Jones III, transfer from Liberty. He's a 6'1", 250-pound defensive end, and he's from Polk County, Lakeland. He's a Dreadnought. So if you are not familiar with Florida football, Lakeland is a powerhouse. Lakeland is one of those schools. They go into the playoffs every year. They are probably not – they're going to compete for state. They might not win it, but they're going to be up there. Like, at this point, I need a signed and no announcement until paperwork is completed. Same. Like, look, I'm with you on that. But I do like that we were talking about, hey, you lost James Ash. You bring a young defensive lineman that's comparable size, actually a little bigger. Then we're talking about some other things. I ain't gonna lie. 6'2", 245. He's wearing Isaiah Major's jersey. Can he stand to play linebacker? That's an honest question. Because just for me, 6'2", 250, it doesn't transfer to the next level. But what it does, especially you can play a linebacker, you're personal. Like that's just, keep being honest, being real with you. Like, if we can get something like that, I'm all right with it. Like, so yes, and I did have it. I just put the running back offer in the wrong place. So that's on me. And we have a few more offers. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I did miss a few. Brothers been trying to keep up. But we got some things going on. If you don't know, don't worry about it. But we did get a quarterback offer out there. Jet Petty. So I ain't gonna lie, I like his last name. Inside pitch. But from Long Beach City College, so California kid. I'm already liking our quarterback room. Like, I'm just saying, I feel like the quality of recruits we're getting at quarterback have improved. That could just be me. I could be biased. I probably am. But all of a sudden, now you got a quarterback coach, and your quarterback that you've offered and that you've committed or had commit have greatly or drastically improved. Like, just saying, like, that's a pretty solid offer. 6'1", 6'2", but that's a solid offer for me. Like, I don't need nothing amazing. I just need somebody serviceable right now. Like, we just had a year where Daniel Richardson had a really good year. Like, despite whatever me or anybody else wanted to say, Daniel Richardson lit it up. Like, if we can keep that going with quarterbacks, I think we got a chance. Like, I already think SWAC wise, we're there. Now, there's only one team I'm worried about in the SWAC. Outside of that, I ain't worried about nobody. Now, the other one, another offer, Demir Collins. He's actually coming out of Independence Community College, but he previously played at Oregon State, as you can see, running back. So our running back room's full. Like, you start looking for this year, we're deep. Like, the only reason I would see some of these players coming in is some of the other ones wash out. Like, I'm just, that's just me. Like, either that or you're making room. Or, I mean, we already saw where that defensive lineman from Stetson came to FAM, came for a few months, and he's got off from Georgia State already. So, we'll see. Like, when you're looking at FAMU's running back room, the running back and the receiver room, least of my concerns. My biggest concerns, FAMU offensively, definitely quarterback and offensive line. Like, tight end, I'm not really worried about that anymore. Like, I'm good. Tight end, I'm solid. But I think it would be the quarterback and then maybe the tight end. Ooh, that was a nice catch. If you was watching that, I'm pretty sure they're going to throw a replay up there in a second. If you're watching on the SWAC network, we'll see if we can get it in time. But they're going to do a replay for you. Like, it was solid. That was a nice catch. Yeah, here it goes. Yoink. Like, that was a nice play now. And they gave a replay on that. That was a little delay on it. Girl had to give us some. 2 outs, 1-1, fourth inning. That wasn't a bad no call if you watch it live. Like, again, the laptop, she's ahead of the desktop by a second or two. So it's hard to kind of do both. So I'm going to hold off for a second. Let y'all kind of see him. Like I said, I don't want y'all to get mad. Like, yeah. See, I wasn't mad at that. Like, I wasn't mad at that pitch at all. That was a pretty solid one. Like, I'm one of those, I'll rather you call it straight than, lie to me about it. But, like I said, another running back for the running back room. It's pretty solid. Like I said, FAMU's running back room is the least of my concerns as far as on that roster. Now, this one right here, Elijah Singleton, 5'11", 185, screams that they are trying to find one receiver to replace a certain body who hit the portal. I'm just saying, I could be wrong, but, Elijah Singleton, 5'11", 185. He plays at East Central Community College, but he's actually from Tampa. So I'm loving the fact that we are bringing some of these kids home. Like, that's pretty huge. Like, that's just me. Like, now this other one, I think offensive line is going to be deep. Like, Cameron Durant, transferred from East Carolina. He was slid an offer. And to me, he screams of a guard, center. Like, I really think FAMU's going to have one of the deepest rosters. Like, the APR stuff is going to be killing us just because players coming in and out. I do agree with Kelvin. Eventually, you're going to kind of get away from the APR just because it's darn near impossible for some schools to do anything with this APR stuff. Like, that's just me. I could be wrong. Now, this other one, Chase Stevens from UF, another offensive lineman. And go look at his Twitter page. You see that picture there, but you look behind him, picture of a Rattler. A picture of Nate Newton, Jones High grad, right behind him. Okay. I ain't saying that you got a chance. I'm saying you got a chance. Like, oh, that was a nice hit. And she roped it in there. So if you're watching live, BCU got a single. Looks like the bases are loaded. 2 outs. We need an out bad. And I don't think players moving in and out is the reason that APR is that bad. I don't think that's the only reason. I do think some of it is related to going to class. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. And the last one, at least for today, Daniel Porto, is kicker. So he's actually from Winter Garden, Florida. If you're not familiar, West Orlando. So Winter Garden, he probably, high school wise, I didn't double check. I'm gonna guess West Orange. Like if he did play public, it was West Orange, maybe it's either West Orange, Ocoee, or maybe Windermere. So I didn't triple check. That was on me, but yeah, I know Keith's honest enough to tell you the truth on that. Now, we did see the APR thing come out. I don't have any solid evidence yet, but I did. If you do want something, Vaughn did a great take during the 220 Club meeting where he talked about kind of like what was going on. Like, we've seen improvements. I do have confidence that Colsey's going to make an effort, but this was a known issue. Like, for anybody who's trying to be fake, is being fake. Like, let's call it what it is. Anybody who wants to act like this wasn't an issue that we knew was coming, APR-wise, is lying. Why? Because the previous AD said as much. When Tiffany Dawn Sykes, the AD, she openly said, like, hey, next year's going to be a challenge because we've got APR from the last 4 years. Like, we're doing everything we can to make things better. But she openly said that she was kind of concerned about the potential of postseason bans and other stuff going into this year. So, and the year after. So this is a known issue. This isn't something where under the previous athletic director, you didn't have this problem. You hired somebody with an academic background, and then you got this person, and no, you sound stupid. Like, if you just like that lady, say you just like that lady. If you don't like her, say you don't like her. But if you don't know what the heck you're talking about, stop talking. So in this case, the APR issue was something we knew football-wise was probably coming. Like, it was something that, again, the previous AD said was likely to happen. She actually openly said she was trying to avoid postseason bans. Like, so you can go back. I don't have the recording from some of the booster meetings. Why need to be a booster? You get to be in those meetings with the ADs talking. But it's a known issue. So, barring some real heavy lifting on the side of the football team, next year's what it's going to be. Like, I'm not even going to fake the funk. FAMU switching the picture if you're watching live. I'm not going to be fake about it. I'm going to be real with y'all all day long. Don't be surprised if next year is a postseason ban. It's kind of hard and it's kind of difficult when it kind of is what it is. Like, and multiple athletic directors kind of see it coming. Like, so we can miss the fake Suggs versus Sykes thing. Like, it's not a thing. Like, neither one has ever stated they want to be in competition with the other. Like, it's like, real talk. We can score 1,000 for the next couple years, and how much would it do? Like, you literally, it's a lot of heavy lifting that James Colsey and this football team are going to have to do. And to be honest, if we're being honest about this, it's a tough road to hoe. So let's not be those fake people and be acting fake surprised when we really know what it is. Like, we know this is going to be tough. we know certain sports have it better than others. We know with football, if you go back, you and Mike Rowe, I can tell you was there. AD Suggs was like, we're cutting down on the not Suggs, excuse me, Sykes, previous AD. Let's say it like that. The previous AD said she was cutting down on those students that got in on the special considerations. Like, so it's nothing that, and that's what I'm saying, Mike. Like, that's why I was like, whoo, you literally are preaching to the choir. You could have a perfect score. You're still probably going to hit probation. So if you're Colsey, this is what I would do, because you know what next year is going to be. I would go and get the waiver started. I would go ahead and get a waiver. I would claim whatever I can claim. I would see whatever I can do to fudge the numbers legally to not get that postseason ban, because one, that hurts his money. Like, let's be honest, this isn't without your own selfish intent. Like, he does get some bonuses that are tied to the success of the program. There's also bonuses, used to be, I have to double check, that are tied to academic success. And we walked a runner. So we are losing 2-1, top of the fifth. Not a good time to be losing when you're struggling to score. So yeah, we're gonna leave that there. But how do you fix the problem? Y'all always know. For me, when it comes to any of this, it's always, how do we fix the problem? It's not just, oh, this is the problem, and we just talked about it. Now, how do we fix it? And I think part of it is you do have to look at the kind of athletes you're bringing in. You also do have to do what you can to get them graduated. You've added additional tutors. You have all these things. You have practice restrictions that literally cut down on how much time you have to practice. But some of this is also the type of athletes you're bringing in are going to have to be tighter. Like, we hate to say that because that limits your talent pool, but you're looking at certain schools. I mean, Valley and UAPB, they ain't winning SWAC no way. And honestly, I can't talk that much trash about Valley. Last time we played them football, they got a dub in Bragg. So, as much trash as I want to talk, I don't have a leg to stand on that. But we do know when it comes to certain things, this is a game. Oh, the game's over. If you're watching softball, they're about to score 2 runs. If they didn't, we got lucky. But yeah, she hit that ball into the gap and it fell perfectly. Right now they got 3-1, but I thought I saw 4. I could be wrong, but I do know one cross. Yeah, 5-1, game over. We don't score. And I don't want to say that, but yeah, no, I'm honest. We're struggling to score. But Mike said it best. Not only bonus for coaches, admins, but how do you sell that to your alums, knowing that even Celebration Bowl is down the drain? That's what I'm saying. As a fan, you can't sell to me that the only thing that matters is the Florida Classic. It matters. Don't get me wrong. I don't never want to lose cooking. It could be tiddlywinks. It could be spades, tonk, rummy. Like, it don't matter. I don't want to never lose the cooking. But that can't be the end all be all for FAMU, right? Like, so some of that, you have to maybe hire additional tutors. Maybe you have to find ways that you can finagle things like work study. Like, you just have to figure out some type of ways, because when we're talking about a time when everybody's getting budget cuts, like, it don't matter, states cutting the budgets, the federal government's cutting the budget, like, everybody's seeing budget cuts. And then to all of a sudden expect to get more money, it's not realistic. Like, I'm just gonna say it like that. Like, and I bumped on my elbow. It's the case. So at some place you got to find a way to find more money, because we're even seeing in corporate where corporations are saying we ain't got it. So we're gonna have to find new and inventive ways. maybe this is just me thinking, and this could be thinking out loud. I could be wrong. I think one of the ways that you could potentially get some of this to work is within your student majors. And so what we have within our FAMU dorms, a lot of times you have like the learning communities, like the living learning communities where students within a certain major stay in a certain dorm. I'm not saying, and I've said it before, where it'd be cool to have something like that for the athletes. But what if that's something that we kind of, you're a chemistry major, throwing it out there. Your living learning community is with other chemistry majors. And within that, you have a weekly study hall that the coaches kind of come check on. They don't have to foresee or oversee, excuse me, but they check on and make sure you're there. And that's part of how you get your hours. And you, along with the students, kind of work that out. Again, that's an idea, especially knowing and getting some of the information we got from honestly like ONG, where they openly were like, hey, some Mondays you might not practice yet, might have Monday off. That's some of your hours that are reduced due to practice or due to APR. Maybe that's the solution. Again, reach out to outside people who want to donate and give their time. Maybe we could have alumni who want to support or sponsor tutors. Like I know a great math tutor. Great price too. Look, my daughter was a level 5 last year, 4 this year in math, 5 in ELA. Good job, baby girl. You know, I've messed with her earlier, kind of chided her, but she knows Pops is proud of her. But that's just some of the things and some of the ways that you're gonna have to make this happen, because go back and look at the revenue year that was the SWAC championship year and compare that to other years. How much bonus money did you get from hosting the SWAC championship? How much bonus money did you also get from playing in the Celebration Bowl? Like, those are real questions. And I think that's part of the way that you find the solution. Because if you find the solution, then all of a sudden, and it's got to be something that works for FAMU, then I think that helps with the APR. And that all of a sudden makes it such that these games are relevant and they stay important. And Mike Road Dog says, what effect does the transfer portal have on APR calculation? Could this prevent kids from both coming to us as well as leaving, knowing they got nowhere to go? Got me on that. I do know there are some credits for like retention rates that you get, but on that one, I don't have all the answers on that one. Like, you got me on that one. Now, the other thing, this 12-game season, and Kelvin kind of hinted it out there. What's up, Edwin? I've been saying this for a while. It's time to add one more classic. 12 games? That's a nice shot in the arm. We're saying the floor to get FAMU there is $300K. That's the floor. That's per our current AD. AD Suggs. The floor is $300. If you want the band, probably gonna be $4 to $500,000. So $400,000 $500,000. Hey, the ladies got a hit. So if you're keeping track, Lady Rattlers got a hit. We did something right. So don't write them off yet. Not much yet, but we got to get 4 runs. We got a mountain to climb. But I'm thinking, and we've had our coalition from Jacksonville talk. They say they want that smoke. Well, now it's time. About to have a new football stadium. They're saying 12-game schedule is going to come up soon. I'm just saying, if I'm Jacksonville, we're writing our proposal yesterday. Like, Jacksonville and Tampa, there's no way that I'm letting this slide. Like, 12 games, I can get FAMU there. Think about the last time FAMU played in Tampa. Not just, okay, the last time was USF, and that was a well-attended game. I was there for that one. Oh, wow, she caught that. What a catch. And I ain't cheering for Cookman, but she caught that. Like, the game before that, when we played Tennessee State, I want my pops. Tennessee State didn't show up because of weather. Like, it wasn't just because they didn't want to be there. Still, pretty good attendance. Like, you gonna tell me, especially with the fact that they're looking to extend the Bright Line to Tampa, you can't tell me that they wouldn't want to have that game there. Because if you're in Miami, you can ride the Bright Line from Miami to Tampa. Like, you could go hang out with Mike Road Dogg in the suites, because Mike just be looking out. Like, it's just saying. Like, me personally, I quietly, if they had that by that time, I catch a Bright Line, but darn so. I think they're talking about doing a that one got through. Oh, if we had a girl on base. Oh, we do. First and second, one out, bottom of the fifth. FAMU's down 5-1. So you need to score. You need to score in a hurry. But what could be? Like, I'm just saying, your top three cities: Atlanta, Jacksonville, Tampa. Those are three cities that I think are definitely on the call list. And Circle City Classic, don't leave them out. Like, they've been getting some duds the last couple of years. Like, we talking about some real mediocre teams going up there to play some games. You don't think they would want FAMU to go up there again? Like, FAMU draws. Last time they had FAMU there, they drew well. You don't think they would welcome that? Bring the band up to Naptown? I'm just saying, like, I think all of a sudden, some of these games and these ideas you've seen individuals like Mike throw out there and these potential cities, they might come calling and offering FAMU some numbers. And with some of these numbers, especially, this is the slippery slope about NIL. They're talking about doing revenue sharing with basketball. How long for the revenue sharing is for all sports? Like, you can make $400,000, $500,000 to play in this classic. You saying the players can't get a cut? Like I said, I'm gonna throw that out there. Like, after Saturday's graduation speech, we don't hurry up and create the Shirley and Bernard Kinsey Classic in Louisiana or Southern Grambling or ASU next year, we might as well get it. I'm just saying. Do folks ask for the 100? Yes. I'll say this. I'm trying to say it. Yes. That's the best way to put it. Ooh, we got a hit. We about to score. Yeah. They're going to let that thing hold. Hold that. About freaking time. Base hit up the middle, right between the shortstop and the second base woman. Look. Okay. Shut me up. Was that a run, or did we just get bases loaded? Bases loaded. So I'm just saying though, like, ducks on the pond, all bases loaded. We're a grand slam away. Hey, one good swing, and this game's tied up. I'm just telling y'all. And this is honestly, FAMU and Cookman fans, it's kind of what you want. Like, you get a chance to put out your rival. You just don't want to be on the other side of this. Like, you want to be on the right side of this so that you can talk a few days. Like, in Cookman and Stick Sports, they've applied a little too much B2A this season. Like, we need our lick back. But honestly, for the 12-game season, that's for a school like a FAMU, depending on who you play, that's a shot in the arm for at least a extra $300, maybe you're talking $300,000 to $700,000 for a football program. That's why it's imperative. Like, we hadn't had a Grand Slam all tourney. Look, little baby. Last night, I was so mad at that game. Like, I was looking like Malcolm X. Denzel watching the Malcolm X movie. Like, damn. I was mad. I was like, how we got to, like, what? Edwin. No dig. But honestly, like, this is the opportunity for FAMU to be able to make a certain amount of money, and you're gonna spend more. Like, let's be honest. Like, if you're gonna put this on, you're gonna spend more. But that extra end of the day, revenue wise, after you pay for stuff, depending on what they pay for, you might be talking 150, 200K. That's a nice little difference. Like, look, I'm with you, little baby. I was so glad I went to sleep last night. I was tired. I was trying to mess with the wife a little bit. Next thing I know, she was snoring. I was like, yeah, I'm about to give up on this. I got work in the morning. And okay. Because look, yesterday, if you watching the game right now, I'll put it back on the swole screen. But that girl was too aggressive. Like, I don't like to speak ill of the faithful, but baby girl was too aggressive. She struck out just straight way. Like what, ducks in the pond, all filled up. Ooh, that kind of high. Okay. I need the umpires to have a little more consistency too. I don't know if that was a rise ball, fastball. I can't tell you. Like, all I know is I need us to win. Statement to media. I don't like men's no more. He's delivered. You know, black people are petty. And we got jokes for everything. Look, I ain't messing with no JSU fans yet. And I ain't gonna start. But I'm gonna be sitting there laughing at the jokes. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I ain't gonna tell them, but I ain't gonna not laugh at them either. Like, I already seen some of y'all jokes with the baby oil already. I'm like, y'all jokers, y'all don't even wait for a couple days. Oh, did she walk her? Oh, she walked the run in. Let's go. What the what? Oh, I'm about to say now. You better give me that. I need that. 5-2. Like, okay. Look, we're a mistake away for taking the lead. Let's go. Look, baby. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to softball, I learned my lesson the fun way. I can't say the hard way because I wasn't up there. But when I was on campus, when I was a student at FAMU, Coach Wiggins taught the softball class. And so she was like, yeah, I'm gonna have y'all swing at some of the balls. Then I'm looking at them girls, I'm like, come on, coach. Trying to holler at 2-3 of them. I can't be looking like no chump. And so I kind of was like, are we going against them, coach? And she's like, oh, no, y'all good. I was like, oh, okay. So I got this. So she got some of the baseball players to go out there. Man, them jokers ain't made solid contact yet. Like, that ball was going up. Shoot. And the dude was like, I can't see the ball. I said, hell, I can't either. Like, look. See, BCC did this against PV, and PV almost came away with it. We got to do the same. Look, I need that dub. Oh, that's foul. Shucks. That camera angle. I ain't mad at it, though. Like, the camera's clear. Like, I'm going to get this because a lot of times we complain and we don't praise. The SWAC digital network for this softball, you got it. You got it. Now, football, depending on who got it, trash. Like, them football camera angles, you be like, ew. Look like a Negro up there with a VHS doing like this. But the softball been on point. Y'all made an investment in cameras, and this is where, I'm gonna get ready to make my exit. I said it once. SWAC network. This is what we need. Like, this is good. Can we get this at like the different host sites? Like, and I'll say it like this. If I'm the SWAC, you ain't gotta invest this at 12 schools for sports like softball and baseball. Put this at 3 or 4 schools. Like, if you put this honestly at 2 schools in the East, 2 schools in the West, that's 2 games every weekend, and you literally just rotating teams through. Like, through the course of the season, it may look like you're doing Jaguar Sports Network or what have you, but if you do it at your best facilities, you're doing 2 things. One, you're actually showing that the SWAC has some nice facilities. but two, you're also showing the sports. Like now 950, why you gotta cuss on the show like that? I ain't cussed all the time. You ain't had to cuss. But like same thing with football. Like your best facilities, your biggest games, put some of those on SWAC Network. Like even some of the smaller ones. Honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. Ooh, that was a nice catch. Ooh, that was nice. She back shouldered that. That was slick. I ain't no Cookman fan, but they got two gems. Like dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. They got two of them. This game alone. Like them girls fielding. I still need a home run though. Like, but honestly, like you could do some of these games. Look, I don't even know when I wasn't looking like that. I'm trying to stay faithful over here. Look, the wife don't watch, but people tell her what's going on. But honestly, like do a few SWAC sites. Like for football, I would try to, if you can get in Bragg, get 1-2 games of Bragg. Like baseball, I would never do more kills. Like, can we get one? Yes, sir. Oh, let's go. Oh, look, I'm a fan. Stay at third. Let's go. Okay. So I'm really a FAMU fan. Like I am fanatical about my love. Look at that. Look at the crowd. Look at the fans. That's what I'm talking about. Like I love it. Tie game, gap shot, right-hander going against righty. Ooh, dang. Nice little, and just bloop. Okay, let's go. Like, I love that. Oh, look at Ronnie Mackey there. Okay. I see you, Ronnie. Good brother. He's one of Road Dog. He one of y'all 1911s. Yeah, that's the second half of 1911. Good dude, though. Look, I written this off. Dark clouds, thunder and lightning. The Rattlers are struck and struck and struck again. Okay. Look, I ain't even got no liquor in my cup. It's straight water. We ain't got nothing sugar in the house. Look, my brother lost 20 pounds. I was proud of myself. I was bragging to my principal. Now I looked at the scale today. I said, oh, 20. I told him 10. I'm like, boy, stop. But look, let's go, girls. My favorite team. I ain't gonna lie to you. FAMU softball has quietly been my favorite non-football sport since forever. Like, not struck against, for real. Like, FAMU softball, though, Coach Wiggins, I've been to more FAMU softball games than I've been to FAMU baseball games. Yeah. Like, I probably just started going to FAMU baseball again as an adult. Like, when I was in college, I'm going to watch some, bro. Nah, man, it was trash. Look, and there's only 6 games that need to be broadcast a week. So what prevents each of us from broadcasting our own games, essentially becoming a SWAC network and charging? I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying. Like, literally. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm about to cancel Rattlers Plus. I got it. And I ain't gonna lie. I ain't watched since basketball season's over. But it was like, And the summer's coming, so nothing's happening. Like, ain't no point in me getting mad about it. Like, I'm cool with it. But during the summer, yeah, nah, ain't nothing going on. We're going to shoot. Cut that one. I'll pick it back on basketball season. Yeah, I'm coming back then. But I agree with you, Mike. Like 6 games. I think, honestly, I don't know if you could broadcast that many just because of your deals. Okay. She was coming down that first baseline, though. But I don't know if you could broadcast 6 just because you do have those deals, HBCU Go, ESPN. But I think you could easily do 2, maybe 3 SWAC games on the network. Because if you do those plus ESPN plus HBCU Go, you think about it, you've got a full slate where you're showing every SWAC game, especially football. Basketball, basketball, you got a whole SWAC network on there. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I only buy Rattlers Plus to watch basketball. Like, that's the only reason I get it. I get to watch basketball games. I forget the baseball games are on there. Like, but they take my money, so I'm cool. Like, look, yeah, that's my problem, little baby. Like, at times I don't know what I'm paying for. Like, yeah, okay. Look, showing a little replays, showing us how we got there. But yeah, like I need this win right now. Like, yeah, we live. Yeah, we live. Oh, okay. So they dropped the score. I don't know where it went. So, so it looks like we still in there though. But hey, all right, y'all. We're gonna watch the rest of this game at our own houses on YouTube so that y'all can enjoy. And I ain't gonna lie. So I get a little water, what you call it. But try a little fun. 6'5". Heck, what the heck happened? So, anyways, all right, y'all. For everybody at HBCU Digital Network, and hopefully the Lady Rattlers finish to come back and get this dub, because I don't want to lose. I ain't ready to go home. I ain't ready yet. You already know what's up. What it's always about to be. It's gonna be Fangs up.
Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started.
Are you kidding me? Unreal.
While our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.
Does he have it?